Hey everybody, it's Mike from Fishing the Mid-South, and we're going to test some hook strength today. We're going to use 60-pound trailing big game mono for all of these. We're going to be testing a bunch of H2Ox circle hooks. These are found at Academy. We've got 2-aught, the 4-aught, 5-aught, 6-aught, and 7-aught. I show you those just to prove that I actually have all of those, and I do have them in little baggies to tell me what size is what, so that there is no confusion. My goal with these tests is not to recommend one hook over another or to disparage any brand of hooks. This is all about just showing you what the hooks can do, right? So no, I'm not going to be running 60-pound mono with a 2-aught hook. We kind of understand that, right? But we want to see at what point these hooks bend, etc. So here's going to be the first test with a 2-aught. Again, these are H2Ox circle hooks found at Academy. Ignore that this is a 6-aught pack. This is a 2-aught hook. Here we go. So we're watching this. So you see we've got some bending going on around 10 pounds. Get up to 15. We've got very significant bend at 20. We really got a good bend. And then by 24.1, I don't imagine that fish is still going to be there. And if you want to see a little more strength, then that's far enough. I'm almost up to 30, and that's going to pop at any time. So we'll back that off, and you will notice these hooks do not snap back into shape. It is what it is. Again, I'm providing information, and that's how it is. Sorry, let me dig through my hooks here and try to get them in a little bit of order. Okay, so we're going to go next to the 4-aught hook, and we'll zero our puller out. And we're going to need to pull a little bit before we even get to the point where it's going to start pulling on the hook. So here we go. Again, this is the 4-aught H2Ox circle hook from Academy. So we're watching for bend around 15 pounds. We started bending at 17. We got a little decent. 24. That's a lot. And then by 30, we've lost. The fish is gone. And I'm not going to go any further than that because I don't want hooks flying across the room and damaging my beautiful face. So we'll zero that out. We'll grab the 5-aught. And I am going to be testing other brands of hooks. If there's anything that you want tested, you're welcome to email me at fishingthemidSouthChannel@gmail.com. I'll send you my address and you can send hooks and I will put them through the paces. So here we are. Again, this is going to be the 5-aught H2Ox circle hook from Academy. Okay, so we're starting to see not a lot of bend. There we go, about 15 to 17 pounds. We're getting decent bend. 24 by 30 to 35. We're going to have lost that fish easily. And again, you can see it does not snap back like spring steel normally would. Not that I'm suggesting that they're supposed to be made out of spring steel, just explaining the observations. So now we move on to the 6-aught size. Now, one of the things I like about these hooks is they have that, I'm hooking the wrong end there. They have a nice round bend to them, and they are a non-offset circle hook, so they're inline, which means they're good for anywhere you want. Some states, and especially some species in saltwater, have regulations that you can't use an offset, so you have to use an inline hook like these. And let me zero that out because there's no pressure, and here we go. A little bit of bending in the 15 to 20 pound range. 25, we got significant. 33. And at 37, we actually broke the knot. But what's interesting, that one actually did snap back. Now, we've already lost the fish by 37 pounds, so please don't, concern yourself with the fact that it did return to its shape for the most part, right? I think I think it's off a little bit from where it was, but nothing like, we saw with the 2-aught where it just, straightened itself out. So that is the 6-aught hook. And 7-aught is as big as I could find them, if I can get it out of the bag. And we'll go with the 7-aught hook here. So we'll zero that out and see how this one starts doing. So we're starting to see some bending in the 15 to 19 pound range. We're getting fairly significant around the 30 range. And by 40, we've probably already lost the fish. Definitely by 45 we have. And I'll go a little higher, even though I really don't want the hook flying. Yeah, by 50 it's definitely gone. So let's pack that one back up and see what happens. So that one did not return back to shape. So I'm thinking that the 6-aught would not have either if it had stretched far enough, but it gives you an idea. So you can stretch it to a certain extent and it will return to its shape for the most part. So those are, again, the H2Ox hooks. Those are from Academy. They're private label for them. These are their inline circle hooks. I think the only circle hooks they sell under the H2Ox brand. So there's the information if you're interested in this brand of circle hooks. Give you an idea of the kind of strength you're going to find out of them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. There will be a playlist of hook strength, and we'll be testing other brands of hooks as well. Thanks, everybody.